Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart. My peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We're going to the top, to the top, to the top, baby. And we're going to bring others with us. So please become a part of Notification Squad. Peep Squad, hit that notification bell, baby. Know each and every time I drop a video, tell me what's on your mind. So let's get into it. Let's talk about Love and Hip Hop Miami, Season 3, Episode 10. It was going down, but my heart was filled with joy when I seen Trick Daddy show up to the Bahamas and support his sister Trina because she needed him, baby. And on top of that, let's get down to Sukihana. Sukihana said some real shit, so they K-Money say some real things, and also, tip 2 as well. Basically speaking on their trouble, their tragedy, and growing up, being a black woman, being impoverished, and being judged for being dark skinned, and people don't want to offer you record deals and this and that because they don't feel like you're marketable to the rest of society because they want you to simulate and they can't simulate because they dark skin. So I was like, you know what, Sukiana, I'm glad you got a commercial music out, and that's really a good look too as well, because I've been saying this for a long time. You need to commercialize your music, and basically she said that she raps about the things that she been through, but you don't have to do it. So Sukihana been through some things. I just think her music needs to reflect. I've been there, and I had to do this to let the story know when she's in her music and she's rapping that this is what she had to do, but everybody ain't got to do that. At the end of the day, tell her story, and at the end of her story, say something different what the other girls can do, that they don't have to go through what you go through. And so it'll work so much. But Sukihana being black power, black people, and knowing the traps out here in society and experiencing colorism in the industry, which we know a lot of our sisters have too as well. Sukihana music might be off key when it comes to the sex stuff, but she's a freak. Only thing is just young girls listen to the music, and she wants to, and for her to be more marketable, she has to switch it up too as well. I think Sukihana needs to have somebody that can actually coach her, and the things to say, and the things for it to catch on, because it's really hard for black women to make music, and basic, especially dark skin too as well. But it is what it is with that situation. And then Chameleon talking about her situation too as well, and understanding this discrimination, because she don't have fake breasts, she don't have a fake butt, she has a gap in her teeth and everything else like that, and she feels like she's not the idea of beauty that the industry want to promote and put music, and put a machine behind. And that's what Sukihana, and that's what Chameleon, and that's also what Hood Brat. Hood Brat is really talented. All these ladies are very talented. So is Maryjanetv talking about her situation, being light skinned and not being accepted, and she has to act more hard, to act like she's more about it, down with this and down with that, and she has to act rowdy and get out of character so people can think that, okay, oh, she's black. And then on top of that, thinking that just because she's light skinned she'll do anything, or she has a stank attitude, basically colorism too as well. So these young ladies, especially Sukihana and Chameleon and Hood Brat, they are facing colorism in the music business, because let me tell you right now, Hood Brat should be signed for real. And also Sukihana got it. Like, Sukihana got everything, but I don't think she's being marketed right too as well. And there's a lot of women that are her age that need uplifting too as well. Like, you got power. Even though Sukihana is saying that she does got power, she got that female power, she got that feminine energy power too as well. But it's mixed up in sex, and people are not getting what she's trying to say. But deep inside, Sukihana and Chameleon are basically real sisters that know the struggle, know what's up, and they love their people. And you know what, that's very important. For real. So I respect them for that. For on point, for real. And then we have Chameleon. She tells us about her situation with her grandmother being executed too as well. Back in the day, back in the 1900s, she was executed because she was being kidnapped by a Caucasian man, and he tried to put her in a shed, and he tried to make her a slave and everything else like that, because they did whatever they wanted to black people back then, and they still do now. But there's a little bit of laws in place, and we got a little bit of rights. But when they want to do something to you, they can do it to you. And so she was executed. So millions, her grandmother was executed defending herself, and basically she rather die than to be a slave and then to have somebody, abuse her. So she was executed. The state of Georgia, they granted her, a pardon because they were wrong, because it was self-defense all day. And our people go through this a lot. So these two young sisters has a lot of history with them, and they are trying to make it, but they're trying to make it in a way that they think is going to work, because Cardi B did it and some other people did it too as well, with they're being themselves, but it's just too much with with the stigma and the stereotype of ratchetness. And then it was wrong for Stevie J to come after these girls, especially hearing how they love and they support their black people. I feel them. They just gotta do Sukihana just gotta do more with her message and her music, so she can be taken serious too as well, because I don't think they take her serious, and that's the situation. I think the last artist that made it from Love and Hip Hop was who, which was Cardi B. So these young ladies, they got history. They know their history. They know what's up. They know the system. They know the injustice, and they know what's up. So you know what? I give kudos to them, and it was nice for them to open up, especially Sukihana said, I had to do some things that they don't have to do, but she had to do some things to make sure, that she was secure and she was in a safe place and her kids was taken care of too as well. So therefore, she's a good woman. She's a strong woman. Just her lyrics are, out there, but she's putting out commercial music so people can actually listen to it, or basically be more marketable and be played on the radio. But I really think Hood Brat should have got a deal, for real. And we with Amada's talking about her situation. Her dog is poo and pissing everywhere, and she's basically feeling like maybe she made a mistake when it comes to her man MJ, or her ex-man, because she just threw him out real quick. She done came home, got upset, got mad, and basically it was time to go. But I believe that Lady Annie just gave her the power and the strength and the excuse that she needed to leave MJ, because sometimes women don't leave right away. They listen to what another woman said and they be like, they don't pay her no mind. But Amada, the message resonated with Amada, and she felt like she was going through the same thing that this woman was saying. Not only that, but Amada doesn't want to be a sugar mama, and she wants MJ to help pay the bills. She doesn't want to be paying for everything, and she wants him to actually, do stuff for herself and be contributing to the household. It's cool that, he's down with her, but she wants him to bring something home too as well. She wants him to add to the plate, not take from the plate. And even though, he's supporting her career and he's trying to help her and basically, get into her business, she wants him to focus on his business. But he was dedicating his time to her. And she was like, she was telling him, she was saying like, yo, listen, you need to do your thing and everything else like that. So Amada, mother, actually was like, you know what? You didn't do nothing wrong. It's time to go. It's cut him off, cut him fast, cut him quick. Get him gone. Peace, deuces, see you later, because it's time to go. Why wait for so long? Why keep going through the same thing? Why keep being unhappy? Because, that's what the mother's saying. The mother's saying, you didn't do nothing wrong. You just keep going. Just leave. People saying, Amada, mother spending all her money. Lord have mercy. You already know how it be. So mama is supporting, Amada, and giving her, telling her that, you're strong, you're powerful, focus on your music, do what you need to do. There's no need to stay in a relationship that you're not happy with and you haven't been happy for a long time. And plus, something hasn't been right between you and him for a long time. So instead of that, keep going with the ocean and the motion and everything else like that, you cut it off and keep it moving and focus on what you need to do. So Trick Daddy is feeling a certain type of way. The cameras done came into his house. I was like, Trick, if you didn't want them to come into your house, why is the cameras already there? Because Trick is telling the production to get the hell up out of his house, because he don't feel like, they did right by him, because you know what? They did some shady shit and put up his mud shop. And even though he told them, and we seen the episodes where Trick Daddy said that he did not want to be talking about his arrest or anything else, because it could be used against him because of the hip hop police, and they will be taking snippets and cuts from the show and try to use it against him in court. And then for Love and Hip Hop Miami producers to put up his mugshot, even though he's very embarrassed of the mugshot, yes, because all people did was crack on the mug shot and make fun of it. And we know Trick does have lupus, and he got a hairline situation going on. But so he's pissed off. And so then Joy comes to the door. So the producers knew he was going to open the door to Joy. So Joy comes in and he was like, yo, I ain't down with that shit. You guys disrespected me. I told you guys on that police shit and all this other stuff, running my business, telling my business, and no respect at all. I quit the show. I don't want to be bothered. Basically, he's feeling a certain type of way. He's upset. He's mad. He feel like, Love and Hip Hop Miami, producers are making fun of him and basically making him a laughingstock, making him a joke, and posting up his mugshot is basically disrespectful when he asked them not to. And he thought that they would have some respect for him, and they didn't have any respect for him. So right now he's telling them to get the F out their house. He quit the show. He don't want to hear none of this shit. Get out. He goes, I don't give a F about none of that shit y'all talking about. He was calling the producers by name. Dawn, Diane, get the hell up out of my house. I ain't filming. I ain't with the shits or whatever. You guys are disrespectful. You set me up. You're on that police cop shit. Basically, he's pissed off because nobody would want a picture like that up. And especially, even though the picture's up all over the place, he thinks his employment would at least have some respect for him and not put it up. So he was like, y'all get out. He ain't even going to Miami. And then we have Miss Joy. She lets Trina know, and Trina said, that's why I was telling y'all not to talk about this shit. That's why I wasn't trying to talk about no drugs. I wasn't trying to talk about no arrest. I wasn't trying to talk about anything else because that shit can be used against him too as well. And people started talking, and that's personal business, because I think she is referring to the time where Joy is talking to Trina and they're talking about his arrest, and Trina was basically she was like numb to the situation. She wasn't trying to talk about it because she knew that would hurt her brother and make him look bad, and she didn't want to do that. And Joy's doing what she's supposed to do. She's doing her job. And then we have Mr. Bobby Lights. He's like, what? Trick is not coming? Are you serious? But Bobby's happy. He's excited to go to the Bahamas because they are going to spread Trina's mother ashes out there in the Bahamas and everything else like that. So we got Hood Brat. She's in the studio, and girl, let me tell you, she was doing a damn thing in the studio. Her raps, what she wrote down, she got skills. She's lyrical. I'm telling you, she needs to be signed. Call for come and get her because she got what it takes. I mean, she is lyrically talented. The way that she put that music together like a story, and that shit was like lit. I'm gonna tell you, I would ride around listening to that, even though I ain't going through the problems that she's saying in the song. But if somebody was to get on my nerve, if I did have a problem, her song would ooze that ride, make that ride more chill, more relaxed. You can listen to her music and ride around and get to your destination feeling all good, like you ain't gonna be taking nothing from nobody because you got that power, baby. So go ahead, Hood Brat, do your thing. And we got Amara. She's over here at the spa. She meets up with Mrs. JoJo. I don't know what JoJo did to her face, but Lord have mercy, it's a travesty. And so JoJo's there, and Shay's there, and Shay's already lit and ready because she know the story. And Amada, she's there, and basically she starts to tell the story about what's going on between her and MJ and everything else like that too. The ladies. And Shay said, how you gonna believe some woman from 10 years ago gonna tell you something like that? How you not gonna defend your man? How you gonna get up and walk away like that? How you gonna take her word over your man, knowing that he's been trustworthy, he's been honest, he's been helping you, he's been focusing on your career, not his? And I might have told him, and Shay was like, I told him to wake up and focus on himself. And so Amada was like, I told him to do the same thing. Well, then Miss Shay was like, well, I don't know what's going on in y'all relationship because you don't talk to me. So basically it seemed like MJ wanted to manage and help Amada with her career and support her, live with her, sleep with her, and everything else like that, and have her back, and basically not focus on what he needed to do. So he was putting his all into Amada and basically getting free room and board supporter at the same damn time and having her back and not wanting anything negative to happen to her. But Amara wants a man that can help her pay the bills. Amara wants a man that can pick up a check. And Amara's talking about sometimes he's doing good, sometimes he's doing bad. And Shay was like, you knew that from the jump street that he didn't have no money and nothing like that. And you moved him in and all of a sudden now you don't want his ass. Well, she had a change of heart. Shay's feeling some type of way. Shay's thinking that you should have some loyalty, Amara. Amara was like, I'm loyal to myself and my career right now because I'm getting up there. So it is what it is. JoJo's sitting there. You can't really see the surgical marks on her face, but yes, she did all the surgery. And so it goes wrong between Amara and Shay. And so Shay's basically calling Amara out, saying, you ain't loyal. How you gonna listen to this person? And you know what? Amara's like, you know what? I need some space from you too. Then Shay gets up and she walks away. She's saying bitch this and whatever, blase and the third. And Amada's like, you just because you say bitch don't make me scared. Just because you say what you say don't make me scared. I'm just done. It just seems like, Amada's like, I'm tired of everybody telling me what to do, how to do it, whether I should be with my father, whether I should help my father, I should be with MJ, the friends that I should pick. Right now, she was like, I'm just stepping in my own sham and choose what I want right now. MJ and for me, and right now, Shay, the way that you act and you're supposed to be my friend, supposed to mind your business, and I'm talking to you about your brother and you jumping in and you ain't even being supportive, but that's her blood. So right now Amada's like, you know what, I'm done with both of y'all, so it is what it is. And then we got MJ. He done walked through the door with some long stem roses, baby, and a big old bottle. Amada don't want that. She wants you to pay the mortgage, baby. She wants you to pay the water bill, baby. That's what she wants. But it was respectful. Amada seemed like she was a little ticked off, a little disgusted that MJ was there. She wants some time and some space from you because she has, actually in this moment decided to move on from you or whatever. So if you get that bag, come back, MJ. That's what Amada's saying. Or if you build a career, go be a truck driver, be a flight attendant. I don't know. She just wants you to have steady employment where you can sign her check, where you can sign your check over to her to stay in the mansion and drive the fancy cars and you don't have to jump in the Uber no more. So MJ comes and say, baby, it's been hot. I done miss you. I don't know where you been. It's just been so difficult. I haven't seen you in a few days. Amada was like, damn, I need some time. He was like, I'm willing to do anything and everything. I don't want to give up on love. You being farther and farther away from me. Space and time don't do nothing but let people, grow apart. And he ain't trying to let you get away, baby. He is trying to set the trap to get the bait. And Amada is not hearing it. She was like, she hold his hand. Okay, yeah, I know you love me, but I need space. And get your dog while you at it. Well, she didn't say get your dog, but she was like, okay, thank you. But Amada, she's having some self-doubt because, basically she's making a clear decision on how she feels, even though it was off of emotions. But the emotions came from how she was already feeling about MJ. And people has been talking about MJ's, hairline, basically saying he got the Beijing, he's taking a book out of Safari. So MJ said he gonna wait around, he gonna wait. And we have Joyce there in the Bahamas, and she has Trina's mother ashes, and she cried. And also Bobby Lights cried too as well, because Trina's mother was a mother to them too as well. And we get to see Trina's family. We learned that her stepfather was gunned down and murdered. Lord have mercy. Trina has been going through it. Trick Daddy, you needed to get it together because Trina can't lose nobody else. It's too much. And she's enjoying her family. We hear good stories about her mother giving and Trina giving too as well. And then we have Miss Hood Brat. She is cussing out her man Kenny because he's out here married. They live together. But I just want to know, Hood Brat, where you going in the middle of the night with a bodysuit on, a shiny bathing suit looking a bodysuit on, no stockings on, no nothing, just bare skin, ass, and razor bumps, and walking the streets like you leaving the house? You guys live together. Where you going? Are you got a show tonight? Are you performing? Or oh yeah, that's right, she works at the bar, so maybe she goes like this to dress at the bar so she can get better tips. Okay, I get it now, because I was wondering, where is Hood Brat going? So anyways, Hood Brat is upset because the man that she's been living with, the man that she's been dating, he is married, and he done lied to her, and he acts like it's no big deal. So basically it seems like he's here to get his papers or something like that. And I don't know what he doing. He's out here playing games. He looked like he was a good man, but the good man is already married and got a kid somewhere else. Yep. Cut your losses, hood brat. Move out, get your paper together, and bounce. And so we got Trick Daddy. He done showed up to the Bahamas to support Trina, and Lord have mercy, I was happy for it. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and it'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples.